delete what you have on your screen. Now let's set the background of our design. So we're using the custom size that we have on here. So you come to background, then you come to color. The color we are going to be making use of has to be, let's say we're using a milk color, something milk in color. So you can just come here and pick something like this, then you come here and just make it lighter. You can just make it lighter like this. You're looking for milk color, okay? You can just pick something like this. You can see, okay, now we have a milk color. Let me give us a specific number. Okay, let's make use of this color. Now the number is EAE2C2. That's the number, the color code that you are going to input to get this similar color. Okay, let's say this is the color now. Okay, that now the next thing is let's bring in the image. Okay, here is the image that we are making use of. You use photo room to remove the background. So having used photo room to remove the background, here is what I will do right now. So I'll just increase the size of this to get something like this. You can see it. I don't want the hands to show, so it will just be the hair and the lady. Okay, you can see that now. Okay, this now you can just come to layer and just lock that. Now the next thing we are going to do is, let's say we're going to create a shape. This shape, then you give it a gradient, a fading gradient. Just come to gradient and come here, the first one here, you leave it, come to the second one here, this, and then you bring this one down to 0. That's how to get the fading gradient. You can see that. So just okay that. Now you can see we have a fading gradient. The next thing is just to select the color for that. So you can just okay that and come out, then you come to your color. Under real color, you can just select any color. Let's say we are making use of this color now. Now how do we get this color that we are making use of? You can just come here, the image that I have, which is the image of the lady, I will just come and select something like a golden color on her hair here. So I'll just select something golden here. Okay, let's say I have this. I'll just okay that. Okay, now I have this color. All I just have to do is to spread it over the page, just like this, and then bring it down. You can see how I got this color now. Okay, good. With this being said, let me touch up this smile. Let me unlock this. Just select this. Let me touch it up to beautify the image. Just come to color filter and just increase the saturation. Increase the saturation, let's say by 10. Okay, fine. The image is good now. Now the next thing we are going to do now is click out. You can lock this one as well to avoid movement. The next thing is let's input some kind of text, which is, let's say, the name of the store, Lady B. Okay that. Then you come to font and select a stylish font of your choice. But let's make use of something really interesting. Okay, let's say I want to. Okay, here's a very good one. Now you can see it. Some parts are cut out. You just have to come to padding. So you just paddle it to the right to some. Okay, just like that, for everything to show up very well. Then you can increase the size to fit onto the page, something like this. Okay, good. Now the next thing we are going to do is just to change the color of this. You can come to color, and just make use of the same color that we picked for this down design, and you just okay that. Now select text again, select a new text, and now we are imputing the store, which is store. Okay, just bring it down. You can increase the size, then get a font for it, but the font that will be suitable for this will just be something signature font, you know. So just select a very beautiful signature font that will fit the design. Let's say okay, this one is fine. Just something like this. You can use paddling to give it some space to the left and to the right also, just like that. Okay, so now we have this. Let's say this is what we are making use of. Okay, great. Now let's create another shape. Create a shape like this, bring it, close it up, just close it up, make the radius 100%, just like that. Now you can increase the size. You can see this, so you increase the size like this, bring this one down here to something like this. Okay, great. Now let's get a gradient color for this also. So just come for color, then you come to gradient. That gradient, you can just select any gradient color, something like this. Okay, this one is fine. So how did we get this? This one, you come here on the same page that we got the same lady, you can just choose a brighter color from her hair like this. You can see that. So you just select a brighter color, you can make it deep just like that, then you get the color here. The same thing, you pick a brighter color also, so you can just pick a brighter color. You can see that. Okay, good. Now let's go back. That's how you get your color. Let me give us the color code. The first one here is the color code FFBE24. That's the color code for the first one. Now the second one, the color code is EDCB84. That's the color code. Okay, great. Okay, that. Now that's how we got our gradient color. Now you just have to position it properly to something like where it was before. Okay, just position it like this. The next thing is, let's say we have pictures of things that we want to show, maybe hair cream and all of that. Let's just get an image that will represent those. Okay, here is an image. I can just come here and make it, let's say, circle. Make it a circle. You can see this. Click on this and click on this one to one. You will get a perfect circle. Then you can just come here and make something like this. You can see it. Great. Now we have it. You can just reduce the size of this. Reduce the size to, let me get us a specific size. Okay, let's increase the size. Okay, now we have 13. 13 is fine by me. Okay, that, and just come here and let's say we are giving it a stroke. Just enable the stroke. The stroke is usually 2%, so you can just change the stroke to any color of your choice. But now let me make use of a different stroke of color. Let's make use of the color that we made use of as the initial background. You can see this. Okay, just okay that, then you have it. All you just have to do now is just to duplicate this, position it, let's see, depending on the number of items that you want to show, duplicate that and bring it right here. Check your alignment properly and the space between these texts. Ensure that they are all the same, that no one is lapping the spaces and not too much. So it's important you check your alignment. You can see this, so you can just take your time. Use your positioning tool and not your hand if you are not so good at it yet, to get the measurement right. Now, having done this, let's say you have any other things that you want to add. Let's say we want to itemize what this store has to offer. So just let's create a shape. something like a rectangular shape like the first one. Can reduce it very well like this. Now reduce the size this much, then you can give it let's come to gradient color and give it this kind of gradient. You know how to get a gradient already, but now let's go into the gradient and select the pattern of the gradient. So let's make it this pattern. Okay, let's make it this pattern. You can see this, but I want it to be straight. So let's make it this pattern. I'll bring this one here, just leave it this one here like this. Okay, so just bring this one here and this one here. You can see that. Okay, great. Now there you have it. All you just have to do is bring this one here like this. Bring this one here this way. Give it a color, and let's say we want to give it the back this. Okay, just okay that and come out. Then you come to color and come and give it a color. Let's say we are giving it this color. You can see this much. Okay, great. Now let me reduce the size a little. Okay, now let's say this is the size that I want to make use of. Okay, that, and just come and use this, then position it to the last end like this, just like that. Okay, let's reduce the size a little. Okay, just like this. You can see it. Great. Now with this, let's check our coloring. The color is still a little bit bright. Let's make it deeper a little to something like this. Okay, you can see this. Good. Now we have a very good color that will show up. All you just have to do now is come here, duplicate this, bring this one right under here, right under, then use positioning to position it to the last end so as they will be the same. Duplicate it, bring it here like that. The same thing, duplicate it again. So depending on the number of items that you want to itemize, but just ensure that the spaces between them are all the same. So click on the last one and let's align it also. Now good, you can see everything is properly aligned to the edge. Now just come to your layer, the 4 items that we just created, click on this, then you tick the 4 items, that is the 4 fading shape that we just created. Click on this, then you click on this. Now come here and click on the arrow and just move it out. You can see that. So just move it out this much. Okay, that. Nice. Now we have everything. The next thing is just to type in the text. Let's say whatever we have inside there. Let's say the first one we have attachment. Let's say attachment. Okay, can just reduce the size, then position it right inside of here. Let's check the size. Let's reduce it. Let's make it, let's say 15. Okay, use your positioning tool and just position it right inside. Okay, good. Now remember, when you're making a design and you are using a deep colored background, always use a brighter color for the text that is above it. So let's change this one. Now we have to change the color to white so as it can show very well. You can see this. Nice. The next thing is just to duplicate this, position it right inside the text also. So you do the same thing for this, duplicate it just like that, duplicate that one also and bring it right inside. Now you can see we have everything. The next thing is just to click on each one and edit them. So let's say this one we have body cream. Okay, you have it. Click on the next one, edit it. This one, let's say we have what can I add to this? Let's say air cream. Okay. Okay. Now the last one, what can we add to this? Let me add them. Okay, let's say hair and weave on. Hair slash. Let me use slash. Okay, let's say this is it. Now these are the 4 items that we want to have on the item list. So you can create as many more as you want, so long if you have more than 4 items you can create many more just to itemize everything, just like that. Now let's add something to beautify this. Let's say you have a collections of cream or anything like the raw items itself. Since we have something like cream, makeup and all of that, let's okay, let's just say we have everything in the store. Now we have something like this to add to this. You can see this, and just reduce the size of this. Okay, let's say we have this. Good. Now you can just create that. The next thing that we can do to, let's say you have any other thing that you want to add again, just duplicate one of these items, duplicate it. Let's say we want to edit it to increase the size, just like that. Okay, just okay that. I want the gradient to come from down to, so I'll just rotate it 360, just like this. Bring this one down here. You can see this. Now the next thing I'll just do is to position it, center it properly. Okay, now let's say here you can add whatever you have. Let's say the social media handles, the Facebook, the phone number and all of that. You can add them right inside here. Let me add them quickly for us to see. Okay, here is it. Let's say this is Instagram. Reduce the size as much as possible. Just position it right here. What's the size? Let's reduce the size further. Okay, let's say we have 3 to 4. Now position it properly. Just use position, something like this. Great. Remember what I said about bright color and dark or deep color combination. So let's say this one, we have to change it to black for it to come out properly. The one below is bright, the above one has to be deep. You can see that. So you can just duplicate this, duplicate it, then crop it. I want to select another item. Let's say I'm using Facebook 1:1. Okay, I'll just bring this down here, come and position it somewhere here. You can see that. So you can just click on any of the text that you have inside here and just duplicate it to type in the text. Now let's say the name of those handles are Lady B Store. Let me add some hyphen. Let's say Lady B Store. Okay, let's say this is it. Okay, that, and just bring it right down in front of it like that. Positioning. Then you change the color also to black, just like that. Now just duplicate it, and let's say it's a different name. Just bring it down to the next social media handle, just like that, and there you have it. Okay, we've just made a very beautiful design, and let's say you want to do more. Let's say, okay, let me add something else to this. You can just click out and come to this, come to sticker. Let's add something. Okay, we have 100% original. I want something else that talks about quality. So let's say, okay, quality certified, or quality, just like that. Okay, there you have it. You can reduce the size of it and just come and position it somewhere here. Let's say, let's bring this up so as to level up with the quality. So let's say this is it. And yeah, we have made a very beautiful design. Thank you for watching. If this is really helpful, kindly like and subscribe to this channel to get notified whenever I'm posting new videos. Thank you.